Hello, welcome to this video on how I made a pact with the devil, a highly requested question. So, how did I sell my soul to Satan? Let's address that. The experience of selling your soul really depends on the individual. What you make of this experience is how it's going to influence you. So to create a ritual like this, I put together a whole bunch of different things that had great meaning to me and significance, and if you put forth some sort of intense effort in your magical endeavors, a ritual that you write yourself will be more powerful than just reading something. So I thought the idea of a contract of flesh would be very meaningful to me, and I was inspired by a line from the Satanic Mass that says, "I have taken thy name as part of myself," and thought it would be cool to come up with a sigil for Satan and then put that into my flesh so my whole self would be the contract that I was creating. And this is something that I did because it is something that I would enjoy to do. You also need to be super careful if you are going to use any kind of things that are going to cut you in a ritual. You need to make sure that you are sterilizing what you're using and that you take care of any kind of cut afterwards so you don't get an infection. And this is all tying back into the idea of magical risk-taking, because risk-taking can be an amazing, fun learning experience that inspires you, but it's also important to make sure that you're being careful to not hurt yourself or other people. And magic can be pretty scary, and it's of course important to protect yourself with magic, but you also need to protect yourself with your own common sense.
To create the sigil for this purpose, I used a planetary square from Agrippa's 3 Books of Occult Philosophy. I went with the planet Saturn because in the tarot, the Devil card represents the astrological sign Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. The timing of this ritual was also important to our planet of focus here. Halloween was selected for dramatic effect, which fell on a Saturday, the day attributed to Saturn, and we also began the ceremony itself at the planetary hour for Saturn, which was calculated for that date. So I took the name Satan and spelled it with Hebrew letters as Shin, Tet, Nun, and applied that to the planetary square of Saturn, and made this sigil that is to be drawn as so.
Here is the sequence of things that I put together for this ritual. It combines things that I wrote myself, as well as material that is available to you online in Aleister Crowley's Liber O, as well as documents from the Church of Satan. So here is the order of the ritual to sell your soul to the devil. So first, it is a lesser banishing ritual of the Pentagram. This is followed by a lesser banishing ritual of the hexagram. After this, a personal prayer to Hecate to guide our way was recited. And then following that was a lesser invoking ritual of the hexagram for the planet Saturn, and then after that a greater invoking ritual of the hexagram for the planet Saturn as well. After this, the mark was cut into the skin, and then following that, an invocation to Satan that is a combination of the Satanic Mass and the Satanic Invocation from the Church of Satan, as well as a invocation to Satan that I wrote myself. So there you have it. The ritual that I did to sell my soul to the devil. I hope that it inspires you to try your own magical rituals. This isn't the way to do this. This is just a way that I came up with that had meaning to me. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.